The wait is over and the contract has finally been signed. We're just minutes away from witnessing his debut. How will he fare? Hello, our action comes to you from the English Midlands, from the King Power Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary position as always by Lee Dixon. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Leicester City taking on Chelsea.
Yeah, thanks Derek. Both teams will no doubt be looking for a quick start. So important to get focus from the off. Really looking forward to this. Hopefully it won't disappoint.
And Jose Perez with it. Well, here's how Leicester City will line up. Kasper Schmeichel stands between the posts. Ben Chilwell starts with Ricardo Pereira in the fullback positions. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Well, the header was respectable, but the goalkeeper always seemed to have it covered. Well, it's tight at the top and extremely tense, just as we would want it, Lee.
Well, still a way to go. Second half of the season is going to be pivotal. Who's going to be brave? Who's going to be the one that pushes for that title? Can't wait. It's going to be exciting.
Mateo Kovacic. He's going forward well here. Vardy. And that was a very fine read. Well, it is a big day, debut day for Arkadiusz Milik, wearing his new colours for the first time. Lee, what should we be looking out for?
Well, hopefully goals, Derek. They needed to reinforce, to be honest. They're looking a little bit light up top.
Milik! Great chance with that header, but he sent it wide of the post.
Well, it's quite easy to head that one over the bar. This time he just gets his angles wrong, just past the post.
Johnny Evans with it. Well, there's been quite the focus on him coming into today's game. There are many who believe that this will be his final season, that he's on the verge of retiring, Lee.
Well, it will be a huge gap to fill if the rumours are right. Retirement's just around the corner, you feel. He's been such a class act and he's still a key member of this team.
An important interception. And the ball's gone. Lost it. And threading it forward. Can he make it count? Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. And Chelsea win the corner. Willian with it. Well, he failed to get it away properly. And he takes it on. Well, fortune didn't favour him. Off the post and out of play.
Well, he's really unlucky. It was worth an effort, that's for sure. Well, Chelsea very much dictating the tempo over the last 15 minutes or so, Derek. If they keep this pressure on, you feel a goal will come. Keep calm, no panic. Just a little bit more quality in front of the goal.
Read it magnificently and intercepted. James couldn't keep it. Crossed into the penalty area, but he dealt with that ball played in rather well. It might be the moment to get them ahead. It could be up for grabs. And the keeper has custody of the ball, but just a few seconds beforehand, he had a big save to make.
Well, keep hold of it, have a breather, because that first save deserves us all to look at him and clap.
Maddison with it. Manoeuvring his way forward. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Perez. Vardy. Madison. Firing it towards goal. Off the post and back in play. And they'll have to throw it back in play. Ricardo Pereira. That's how to rob them of possession. Marcos Alonso. Pulisic. Here's Kovacic. It's with Milik. Giving the ball away. Vardy. Tielemans. Really needed to be spot on with the challenge inside the box.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
Chelsea getting the ball forward. What can they do from this position? Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. In full control of the ball here. Well, this might pay dividends. What a great chance it was for Chelsea to open the scoring.
Well, the stalemate should have been broken, but he's missed his chance. Will he get another one?
Evans.
The fourth official is
The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Jose Perez. Ndidi. Speculative ball fired to the near post. What a vital intervention. And now the delivery. The first half here comes to an end. Well, you might say he'll be... A really interesting second half in store, and Chelsea get things going. Pulisic. And a strong tackle. It's with Marcos Alonso. Pulisic now. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. And Kovacic seeing his pass intercepted. This is Loftus-Cheek. Conte. This attack looks highly promising. Could be a chance to break here. Vardy. Can they get themselves in front here? A very enterprising break, and they were almost rewarded, Lee.
Well, counter-attack football at his best. Soak up the pressure, hit the opposition. All of a sudden, you get a chance on goal. It wasn't far off, was it?
Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Leicester City facing Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Yeah, atmospheres make games, Derek, and that should be an absolute belter.
They've regained possession. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Chelsea facing Manchester United.
Yeah, it's very easy to build a case for those two teams.
And he's made headway. And that is how to endear yourself to the fans in your debut.
Well, he's in dreamland. It's all going to plan and then some.
So underway once again. Chelsea with the lead in this match. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. It's with Milik. Chelsea getting the ball forward. What can they do from this position? Well, he's lost it. Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Lee.
Well, Derek,
big chance to get them on terms. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. Even Steven, one apiece in this match. Pulisic went in strongly, decisively. Well, great read there to intercept. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Oh, a vital interception. Tielemans. Jamie Vardy now. Perez. Ndidi. It's there for him. Oh, he's given it. Penalty. And an opportunity now for them to jump in front. He's now got to be extra careful. A verbal warning rather than a caution here.
Yeah, the next one, he knows where he's going in the book.
And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him.
We'll see it again here, Derek. Looks easy, doesn't it? I can tell you it isn't. I'm telling you now.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Having conceded then, it's up to Chelsea to articulate a response. Not looking confident in possession.
Coming off the pitch, number 17, Iris Pilar. To be replaced
N'Golo Kanté, that's what he does.
Kalichi in the action.
Marcos Alonso. Here is Willian. Mount. Attempting to play catch-up in this second half. Lee, what ought the priorities to be?
Well, we've seen Chelsea score late goals in the past. They need one now. They won't give up, that's for sure. Pile on the pressure. Surely they'll get one more chance.
Kanté. Here's Christensen. Mount. Mateo Kovacic. Useful looking position, you've got to say.
Just listen to the fans here, Derek. They've just kept their noses in front, and these fans are doing their best to push them to the final whistle.
Iheanacho. Gray. Chilwell. He has clear options in the middle. Fist on ball. Mateo Kovacic. Kanté. Marcos Alonso. Mount. James. Here's Kovacic. And it's a case of just 5 minutes left. Tielemans. Jamie Vardy now. And the emphasis is on creativity. And he favours the inside route. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Mateo Kovacic. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Gliding through the gears. The referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time.
2 minutes.
Here's Kovacic. And the ball with Christensen. Willian. And there it is, the final whistle.
This is Molineux in Wolverhampton, in the Black Country as they call it in the UK, the home of Wolverhampton Wanderers. Martin Tyler here with Alan Smith. We have Premier League action for you coming right up. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers against Leicester City.
Well, there's certainly a buzz in this stadium in the minutes leading up to kick-off. I hope the match doesn't disappoint. I don't think it will. We've got a couple of attacking sides here.
João Moutinho. They're looking good when they attack. Oh, he has given the penalty. What a chance now.
Well, that was a lazy challenge and it might end up costing his team the match here.
Well, sometimes we talk about the double whammy, but it's a single whammy here. And does the job with the penalty.
Did the necessary.
Good confidence, great connection.
Never any doubt for me. Very assured walking up to that.
Wolverhampton Wanderers have this lead. It's good play to get a foot in and intercept. And that's dealt with the problem. Ndidi. He could cross it now. Adama Traore. So we'll restart with a throw-in. It's a bit of a transitional time at Chelsea, you feel, and that is reflected in their position in the league table. And they will be pushing hard to get up the table. If not, there'll be a lot of pressure on those who are running the club.
Yeah, I just can't see them closing the gap now and getting into one of those Champions League positions. For a start off, the team spirit looks awful.
Dendoncker. Successful tackle. Maybe he'll cross it here. And the goalkeeper, it's his ball. Could be his game today, the way he's been playing recently.
Well, those defenders he's facing.
Surely, the equaliser. It's a fine stop. A full stretch from the keeper to turn that aside. Volley. João Moutinho. Jamie Vardy has been very much in the headlines before this match. He is considering packing the game in, hanging up his boots, Alan.
Well, we've all been there. There comes a time where your body tells you perhaps it's time to pack up, and maybe he has reached that stage.
João Moutinho. Ball in behind by João Moutinho. Disappointed that that didn't lead to more. Squandering possession cheaply, really, with that pass. It's Harry Winks. The champions of England in 2016. No one expected them to retain the title, not even themselves. But they were successful compared to other English clubs in the European elite competition, Alan.
They certainly were. They had some great adventures, memories to keep from Europe. Now the challenge is to gain stability in the Premier League.
Taking on the opposition and the responsibility as well. The ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it, and he's dealt with it. That dangerous moment. Vardy. Leicester City let the ball slip away from Traore. It's a good hit. Full on the frame of the goal. That's out of danger there. He's reached it and turned it aside. Short corner designed to move the opposition around in the middle. It's a brave effort, really, in amongst the players to get the header in, but off target, way off target.
Yeah, not his best.
Oh, mistake by the goalkeeper. Oh, he took a risk there, sliding in with that challenge in the penalty area.
Well, the ref's getting slaughtered by those fans who were convinced it should have been a pen.
Here's Jota.
Well, the hosts here taking advantage of home advantage with the possession last 15. And if
He's not going to get away with this, surely. That would be a booking. It's going to be a card. It's going to be a yellow card.
well, that's the least surprising thing I've seen out there today so far.
And that, for sure, is a goal kick. It's a terrible place to give the ball away. They read the opponent's mind and got the ball. He wants to run at them with the ball. It's good to see. He's had a go here.
The referee has indicated there will be
Makes
a minimum
another
of
2
2
minutes
minutes
added on by the referee.
time.
Looped over the defenders for the forward to chase. He's read João Moutinho. That could be a game-winning moment. To go 2 in front now. Just a word on the goal scorer. You have to get there to get the chance. And credit him for that.
Well, I think the keeper, you know, he's entitled to ask why his defenders didn't react as quickly as the goal scorer. He'd done his bit. He'd made the initial save.
Just widen the mud. And there goes the whistle for half-time. The scoreline is 2-0. Well, sometimes we talk about the double whammy. Referee just checking everything is in order, and he blows for the second half to start. Dendoncker. Wally. Jimenez. Adama Traore. Into the attacking third. Well, here they are, still probing away. Gets his cross in. Good block, but a poor cross. A quick note for your diary. Make a note of this particular... Trying to slip it through. Let's check. He's through. The direct running of Jamie Vardy leaves the defenders behind. Great goal.
There's no chance of catching him once he's away, is there?
Off we go again, 2-1.
Leicester City goal, number 9, Jamie Vardy.
João Moutinho. Jimenez. Well, that pass never looked like reaching its target, and they're away with the ball. Left the defenders trailing now. Here's a chance. An excellent chance. More than matched by the goalkeeper, who's diffused the situation.
Oh, great agility, great reflexes there, and denying the opposition any knockdowns as well.
Well, the crowd applauding as he's been taken off the winger, and his teammates applauding as well. That's the ultimate accolade, isn't it? He's had a very good game.
Oh, he has. He had all the tricks in his locker, put in some really good crosses that his strikers were grateful for.
Jimenez. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. Maybe the cross. Able to ease the pressure by that interception. Wally. João Moutinho. Now Johnny. Well, the game can be influenced so often by substitutes. The home team are going to perhaps gamble on that working for them now. Here's Jota. Well, then it goes. Solidly away. Tielemans. It's Southampton who are making the transfer news today, although this deal isn't confirmed yet. The equaliser here. What a brilliant goal. What a comeback here. They were 2 goals adrift. They're not now.
Well, that's a poacher's goal. Maybe not his most spectacular, but an important one here.
So it's 2-2 now. They're looking to make the change now as quickly as possible, the home team. Vardy trying to find the opening, which would be so crucial. In the clear in front of goal. Out in front of goal. Well, they didn't test the keeper the second time like they did the first, but either way, he's done his job and kept the opposition out.
Well, he's on fire, isn't he, this keeper? And the opposition must be wondering what they've got to do to beat him.
Trying to thread a pass through, but not successful. And it's going to be his throw here. And here we're going to have a substitution. And it seems as though it's for tactical reasons. It's a bit lazy in possession. Just over quarter of an hour left on my watch. Well, he tried to find his man, but he's only put the ball into touch. Now Doherty. Doherty. It's Harry Winks. Matt Doherty. Gets the ball out wide with time to assess the situation. That certainly helps the goalkeeper and those in the middle to stop the cross like that. Maddison. It's Jamie. This is how they love to play on the break. Vardy! Leicester City have hit the front here late on.
We could all see it coming, I think.
He took it with great aplomb. I'm sure getting the first goal gave him the confidence to grab the second chance here. Well, Wolves need to find some fight because they're behind.
Jamie Vardy.
We've got 8 more minutes of the 90. Now Johnny. Willy Bolly. It's Johnny. Can they draw level here with 5 minutes left? The break is definitely on. Can he do it? And the goalkeeper makes a straightforward enough save.
He has got that ability to make things look easy, and let's face it, it wasn't that difficult.
Now Johnny. The ball glued to his boots, it seems. Excellent work. It's a very good clearance, and it was needed. Here's Jota.
You can almost feel the swell of the crowd here as they're urging the team on. Not much time left, but there is a chance to get an equaliser still.
Here's Jota. Still trying to get forward here. Still trying to get the goal that can help them to... That is the final whistle. Great example.
Well, we were warned it was likely to rain heavily all day and into the night, and that is exactly how it has turned out. This is the scene here at the King Power Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by the former Arsenal defender Lee Dixon, and we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Leicester City facing Manchester City.
Hi Derek, thank you. Well, both managers will be reminding their players how important it is to start off the game really quickly. Really attack the opposition, put them on the back foot, see what comes of that. Hopefully we get a good game.
Joao Cancelo. Well, here's how Leicester City will line up. Kasper Schmeichel. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? Referees like to manage the game just as much as players do, but today it is an early yellow card, and we'll see what effect that has on the match.
Well, it'll have a big effect, especially on the player, and also the defenders around that player that's been booked earlier in the game, because they now know he's walking a tightrope.
The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. That will certainly mean a booking here.
And now he's on a tightrope.
Delivered into the box. Great chance with that header, but he sent it wide of the post.
Well, it's quite easy to head that one over the bar. This time he just gets his angles wrong, just past the post.
Aguero. De Bruyne. Rodri. Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. The ball with Rodri. Sergio Aguero is often the man for the big moments, but his overall ability is pretty sharp too. Lee, what do you expect from Aguero?
Well, he's been in fine form in the league, as you can see the stats. It's going to be a real test for that back line today to keep him quiet. They switch off for a minute, he'll be in and he'll punish you.
Often tempting to blow your whistle straight away, but the referee let it... Surely! And it's in for Manchester City! Well, as a defender, you might think you can anticipate what he's going to do next, but try thwarting him. And they're playing once again. Manchester City with the advantage.
Number 17, Kevin De Bruyne.
Given away. This could be an interesting avenue. Can he get them level? It wasn't far away from the target, Lee.
No, it was decent. Really, really decent chance for the lad. They'll keep pushing away to try and get that equaliser.
It's with Ruben Neves. Joao Cancelo. Ruben Neves. The outcome is a goal kick here. Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Leicester City facing Norwich City.
Well, that should be a really interesting match-up atmosphere. I'm sure we're going to get an absolute belter, Derek.
And now, Stones. Joao Cancelo. It's with Joao Cancelo. Stones. Ruben Neves. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Madison. It's there for him. And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding.
Well, there's all types of goals, spectacular headers, overhead kicks. This is a simple one, but it still adds up to a goal on the score sheet.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Now they've lost it. Can he give them the lead? Bernardo Silva on target and has scored. And so the game back in business. City ahead here.
Number 20, Bernardo Silva.
Sterling. Aguero. It's a weighted pass. Can they slot it home? Neves. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Elects to go short. So following the deflection, a corner kick coming up here. Corner once more. And short it is. Sterling crossing. And after the cross, defensive action called for. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. De Bruyne. It's with Ruben Neves. Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. Well, they've jumped in front, Lee. That's the most important thing. Your assessment so far?
Well, City will be happy if it stays like this. Still some work to do in the second half, though. With the clock ticking down before their half-time cup of tea, it's really important you keep your concentration.
Ruben Neves. Bernardo Silva. And they'll have to throw it back in play. Madison with it. Vardy. Gray now. Vardy. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly.
Indicated there will be a minute.
The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. It's with Robin Gosens. Rodri. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. So the whistle then, we're at the halfway stage in this match. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Poor pass under no real pressure. Gosens. Joao Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Fed over towards the back post. The keeper was up to the task.
Well, it's a decent effort, but the real opportunity goes begging there.
And Jose Perez with it. Madison with it. Jose Perez. Perez. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. It's with Robin Gosens. Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here. An incisive pass. Aguero. And a very good challenge. De Bruyne. And now he must score. And a goal it is for Manchester City. They are the team on course for victory.
Manchester City goal.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. And possession lost, intercepted.
Well, City controlling the lion's share of possession, really starting to dictate the tempo of this game now. And they're creating chances as well. I'm not sure their opponents seem to have the answer, to be honest. They can't seem to get a foothold in this game.
Very quick thinking there. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And the poor touch didn't help them on the possession front. Rodri. And now Kevin De Bruyne. It is to be a throw-in. A change in the offing for City. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Diskerud. Bernardo Silva. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. James Maddison. Opportunity it is. Jose Perez! And there it is! Still life left in this game, and they have the momentum now.
Well, here we'll see it again. There's two parts to every game, with and without the ball. They've soaked up a lot of pressure today, but they've got their reward.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench.
For Leicester City.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Well, they're quite content to knock it around inside their own half. Chance to attack using width. Teammates could potentially join in. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Giving them the gift of possession. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Aguero. Putting them under the course. And up for grabs off the keeper.
Substitution for Manchester City, coming off the pitch. Number 20, Bernardo Silva. To be replaced by
Barnes.
26, Riyad Mahrez.
Decent progress with the ball at his feet. And the referee has pointed to the spot. He's given the penalty. And now, let's see if they can level it up. That could well be his final warning. He's got to tread carefully from here on in.
Well, he has, yeah.
And a timely penalty save. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. And heading it just over the bar.
Yeah, he thinks he's in, he thinks he's scored, and it's just over the bar. Well, just listen to the crowd. They want a bit more. They know there's still time to grab an equaliser. Surely they'll get another chance or two.
Now the attack promising as it was, scuppered there. It's with David Silva. Stones. Well, when you can keep the ball like this, it's got to be really annoying for the opposition. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. De Bruyne now. And the defender got the last touch. That'll be a corner. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. And De Bruyne firing it over. Corner kick played in. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Silva. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Vardy. And the danger clear. Well, a corner it is, and they know they've got to be opportunistic at this stage of the game. It was, but a pretty straightforward save, Lee.
Well, it's an easy header, Derek, and he made it look really difficult.
Here's Mahrez. It's with Laporte. Mahrez. And just the 1 minute left in normal time here. Trailing as they are, they're not likely to get too many opportunities late in this game. And there it is, the final whistle. Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. And welcome to the eastern part of England. We find ourselves at Carrow Road. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray. I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and England defender, Lee Dixon. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Norwich City facing Leicester City.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Both teams will no doubt be looking for a quick start. So important to get focus from the off. Really looking forward to this. Hopefully it won't disappoint.
Onel Hernandez. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Lewis. Tremendously strong in the tackle. And here's the Norwich City starting 11. Would you call it 4-5-1, Lee?
Yeah, I really like this formation, Derek.
It might be the moment to get them ahead. A goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, that's like the other end, the striker putting it in the net. The goalkeeper has to keep it out, and what a brilliant way to do it.
Give it away. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man. Lee, what do you anticipate seeing from him? An easy meet for the keeper, given that cross. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man. Lee, what are you anticipating seeing from him?
Well, he's been in fine form in the league, as you can see the stats. It's going to be a real test for that back line today to keep him quiet. They switch off for a minute, he'll be in, he'll punish you.
Vardy. And can he deliver accurately? A bit sloppy in possession. He takes aim. Rifled against the post, but back in play.
Well, they were so close there to taking the lead, but the woodwork's the goalkeeper's friend on that occasion.
And here now is Hernandez. Couldn't hang on to it. It's Jamal Lewis. Lucas Rupp. He has plenty of support. Wonderful chance. Just drifted into the illegal position. Offside, in the opinion of the officials. Tielemans. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Tielemans. Vardy. Textbook defending inside the box. Just can't seem to get out of their own half, and that's down to the pressure. Chowdhury. Vardy. Maddison. He must finish! Absolutely magnificent goalkeeping.
Oh, he's almost turning away, he thinks he scored. The goalkeeper doesn't.
Chilwell. Hamza Chowdhury. And Jose Perez with it. And a very good challenge. So for Leicester City, not the best of experiences last time out when they lost against Manchester City. How do you see this game going, Lee?
Well, the fans saw a cracker, but unfortunately...
And now, passing it through! Well, a sloppy clearance. What can the opposition do with this? It's with Duda. Kenny McLean now. Karim Rekik. But a shocking pass, really. Well, I must say he acquitted himself well under pressure. Intense pressure. Couldn't keep the ball. Now, let's see what they can do here. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Could be a chance to break here. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. It's there for him! A chance now with the corner. Corner kick played in. Well, it has come to nothing. It's Jamal Lewis. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Opportunity it is. It's opened up for him. And a goal it is, the opener in this game.
Well, keep it tight, that's what both managers would have been saying. But now the opening goal's gone in. Tactics have got to change.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here.
The fourth official has
The electronic
indicated
board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Excellent challenge. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Ricardo Pereira. It's with Duda. And there it is, the half-time whistle. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's... Well, the first half is history. Now we wonder what the second half is going to produce. Leicester City have kicked off. Tielemans. Oh, tremendous vision. James Maddison. And cleared away. Chowdhury.
The hosts have had the lion's share of possession. However, after that, the coach will be disappointed with what they produced. They need to be a little bit more clinical in front of goal.
Tremendous intuition to win it back. We're delighted to say more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Norwich City facing Sheffield United.
Yeah, Derek, it should be a great atmosphere there. It's one I would be tuning in for if I wasn't there with you.
Aarons. But after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. This is the home of live football, EA TV, and we'll have live coverage of the 5th round of the FA Cup. It's Leicester City facing Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Yeah, just 16 teams remaining now, and I think both teams...
And he takes it on. It has to be! And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating. Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Taking care of business defensively here. Pukki. Running with the ball confidently. Aarons. Well, that is how to play advantage. James Maddison. Here's Chilwell. Chilwell. He cuts it back, and they've only gone and applied that finishing touch.
As we can see, right place at the right time. Striker's instinct is to be there or thereabouts. Keeper has no chance.
So there we have it. 2-1. Tom Tribul. McLean. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Beautifully disguised ball. On and on he goes. Well, that cross was more than acceptable, but they couldn't fire it home. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce?
Well, Derek, the clock is ticking. The crowd are doing their bit, trying to get the players forward to try and get this goal.
Madison with it. Nothing wrong with that idea. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, it's the timing, Derek. The ball through, matched by the run, and it's a lovely finish. Fabulous goal.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1.
City goal, number 9, Jamie Vardy.
Tom Tribul. "15 minutes remaining. Given away. Good numerical situation. Crisp tackling.
Possession stats for Leicester are not too great, but when they've had the ball, they keep delivering the sucker.
Chance for Vardy! Still alive. And the keeper dealing with that very effectively. Godfrey.
Well, that could have been it. Listen to the crowd reaction. They need to turn this game around now.
And on the ball, Tribul. Duda. Inside the final 5 minutes now. Now, this might pay dividends. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Aarons. Tom Tribul. McLean. Possession lost, intercepted. On the scent of something positive. And it might be. The goals keep going in for them. I don't think they're going to throw this away now. Absolutely omnipotent.
Well, it's a lovely goal. The pass was sublime, but then the finish. Not easy sometimes when you have so much time to think about it.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. It's Jamal Lewis. Rekic. And the referee says that is...